Welcome back, ladies and gentlefish. Navi, only bads, lower bracket of the July monthly finals. There are only 5 teams that remain as of right now, and as soon as this match is over, only 4 teams will remain because one of them is getting eliminated. This is fun. We're getting down to the last few matches to find out who's going to get the 5th golden ticket. And 2 of the 5 teams remaining already have a golden ticket, Dizzy and Elevate. So as of right now, the golden ticket is already, it's either going to go to Tribe, it's going to go to Navi, or it's going to go to Only Bads. And we're about to eliminate either Navi or Only Bads. Ooh, this is getting spicy. Sean of Only Bads coming in with this first attack of the match. Little Root Rider action, Overgrowth on the Town Hall. A couple rocket balloons come out of the defensive clan castle. Sure. So whoever wins this match is between them and Tribe for who gets the golden ticket. And Tribe have the current advantage because they're in the upper bracket still. In the upper bracket finals. They will be playing the next match. Troop Launcher throwing barrels on top of all the other Root Riders. Queen kind of set up to go toward the Town Hall. Town Hall doing some damage. Queen needs to hurry up and finish off that Ice Golem so she can go get the Town Hall because everybody else is skipping it. Skeleton spell on the right. Popping the Warden ability. Town Hall distracted by everybody else on the right, so the Queen should pick it up easily here. She's still got her ability to help out as well. King on the outside of the base with the Snake Bracelet. Still doing a great job of funneling. Queen does indeed pick up that Town Hall. Where does she go now? Gonna have to pop her ability as the Overgrowth expires. She's getting wrecked by a Ricochet Cannon. 3 Queens come out. The Giant can hopefully help to take out the Monolith. Go, go, go. Grand Warden falls. He's the first hero to die. That just doesn't feel right. Why is the Grand Warden the first of the 4 heroes to die? He just always steps in a goofy way and gets himself targeted. Royal Champion fighting the enemy Minion Prince. She's going to be able to take him down. Another Skeleton spell distracting the Barbarian King on defense. Spiky Ball does some nice damage. Last Overgrowth spell going to expire. Crusher Mortar ready to kill everything. Can we get through that Crusher Mortar? Queen losing all her HP. Healers trying to keep her alive. Healers coming in clutch. Down goes the Inferno Tower. Down went the Crusher Mortar. Down goes the upper Inferno Tower. Queen going for this Ricochet Cannon. Can she finish it off in time? She does! And it's going to be a 3-star for Only Bads to start the match. Look at their players right there on the right. They are excited. Ooh, this is going to be a good match. As the first attack for Navi here today. He's going in with some pretty classic Royal Champion walk early, Root Riders later. They need to start off with the triple as well. Otherwise, they're already going to be behind early in this match. That's not going to be good for their mindset. And especially considering that it's like already 1 or 2 in the morning. It's literally like 2 in the morning over there in Japan. They always have to play these tournaments in the middle of the night. Spirit Fox dies before we hit that recall. Root Riders are in from the right side of the base. Apprentice Warden. Royal Champion redeployed. Are we not using a Grand Warden? Am I tripping, or did he just forget to drop the Grand Warden? Gaku. He didn't drop his Grand Warden. There he goes. Grand Warden finally deployed. A lot of those Root Riders already low on HP. Rage Gem helping out now. Healers doing extra healing because of the Rage Gem. Yeah, it looks scary for a second, man. Invis early. Okay, we get through the Crusher Mortar. Pop the Warden ability. Overgrowth spell, the first one, expires. King on the outside of the base doing his thing. Down goes the Town Hall. Another Invis spell used right there. We still have the second Overgrowth spell. King moving through the outside. There goes the second Overgrowth, covering only half the core. He could have covered more, but he purposefully doesn't because he knows the Queen is healthy right now and she can eliminate some of those key defenses. That way, when the Overgrowth expires, it's less defenses that all expire and are able to start doing damage. So, nicely done there from Gaku. Pops the Queen ability. I don't know if that was needed, but he does it anyway. 69 seconds left on the clock. Has to start beating through a wall here. The Queens do. The Overgrowth expires, and now there's a lot of damage on the Queen. Even though I said it was less than it could have been, it's still a lot because the Rage Gem or the Rage Tower goes off. The Ricochet Cannon, when it's raged up like that, absolutely insane. Everything is dying. We already used the King ability. We got a couple of Super Barbs. We drop them on the bottom side of the base, but everybody in the core dies. Rocket Balloon doesn't pick up anything. Yikes, dude. Na'Vi not gonna start with a 3-star, and only bads have the early lead. The ice block's actually pretty decent. Some of the pros use it. Indy has the next attack for bads. Sending the Royal Champion first. Takes out the Ricochet Cannon. Fancy Invis to force her toward the Fire Spitter. Cool. Poison Tower gonna slow her down a little bit. She is gonna be able to set a nice little funnel here, though, by eliminating a bunch of defenses early. Down goes the Poison Tower. Down goes the Fire Spitter. Going for the Scatter Shot as well. Perfect. And then we recall right then and there. Sweet. Sweet. Queen on the left side. Root Riders are inbound. Healers, balloons. Grand Warden gets deployed immediately. Take out the enemy rocket balloons. Take out the ice golem. Get frozen a little bit. Giga Bomb goes off. Town Hall doing damage. We overgrowth once. Ice golem on the outside of the base. Still have yet to deploy the king. Witches at 12 o'clock. King way up there. Valkyrie to help support. Okay. Poison spell. Taking out the enemy furnace. Cool. Down goes the Expo. Furnace finally dies. First overgrowth expires. Does anybody want to go take out the Town Hall? We pop the Warden ability. Everybody's safe for now. Is that a healing tome, actually? Healing tome with the Rage Gem. No Eternal Tome. I like it. That's the combo that I like the most. I think it just has the most benefit because the healing tome lasts, I forget how long, like 20-something seconds, right? King on the outside, still chilling. Takes out the enemy Royal Champion. Town Hall goes down easily. Second overgrowth deployed way over on the bottom side of the base. Takes out the Monolith for now. We're fighting the enemy Minion Prince. Queen steps up. Gonna get a few shots off on him while the boogers distract. Perfect. Down goes that Minion Prince on defense. Gotta fight the enemy Barbarian King. Overgrowth expires. Monolith ready to do damage. 2 Inferno Towers are there. The Crusher Mortar. We pop the Queen ability. We're distracted. We Invis. The Invis was late. All the Queens died to the Crusher Mortar Ricochet Cannon combo. The Sneezy trying to take it out. The Giant gonna go do some damage. Finally, the Crusher Mortar goes down, but there's so many Root Riders alive. The Royal Champion's at full health. The King's alive. The Grand Warden doing damage, and the Rage Gem makes the biggest impact here. Healers raged up still with the Rage Gem doing extra healing. Bads, only Bads, about to get a second triple right away. Oh my goodness. They are looking to eliminate Na'Vi in this competition. They are hungry for that golden ticket. Oh boy, Na'Vi are in big trouble early in this match. Yada decides to bring 6 Root Riders on his attack. Sends the Royal Champion in early. Na'Vi already down by quite a bit. 0 triples to 2 triples. Yada needs to turn the tables here and get a nice 3-star to get Na'Vi back in it. Royal Champion going up toward the Scatter Shot. Might have to fight the Queen unless she keeps ignoring her. Already dropping the poison spell and recalling right away. A very simple RC charge there. Queen is in on the right side of the base. Warden doing his thing with the Root Riders, the balloons. Royal Champion redeployed. Drop the healers, my guy. Healers felt a little bit late, but we're in. Everybody's in. We got a Battle Blimp currently activated. One Root Rider getting hit hard by that Ricochet Cannon. That Root Rider's almost dead. Lost one Root Rider early. I don't like that. Battle Blimp going for the Town Hall. Okay. And we got a clone spell. We're about to clone Yeti Bomb. There goes Warden ability. Battle Blimp. Boom. Lands by the Town Hall. We clone the other side. Rage up. Down goes the Town Hall. We're going to get the Spell Tower. We're going to get the Inferno Towers. We're going to get the Monolith. Sure. The only thing I don't like about that is it gives us no spells for later. We got 1 Invis and that's it. It costs so many spells to do that for the core. Now the Grand Warden's still alive, the Healers are still alive, the Royal Champion's still alive, the Queen's still alive, the King's still alive, so that's all good news. We lost a couple Root Riders. I think we only got 3 left, and he brought like 6. Royal Champion getting out in front. We still have her ability. The back end at the bottom there is going to be pretty toxic as well. 2 Fire Spitters, a Poison Tower, enemy Barbarian King. And we used the Invis spell early to keep the Royal Champion alive as she got targeted, but the Diggy was going to stun anyway. Healer, that one healer that's still alive, trying to help out the Royal Champion a little bit. Hits all the traps. Bye-bye healer. Sneezy pulling the red air bombs. So it doesn't really matter anymore. Healers are all dead. We're about to lose the last Root Rider. It's up to the heroes. We got to fight this enemy Barbarian King. The Royal Champion trying to fight the Barb King. She can't take him out. Royal Champion goes down. King has ability. Queen has ability. 4 Super Barbs. Warden goes down. We send the Headhunters for the King. Queen's going to have to fight the King, and she's going to have to pop ability right there. Pops ability. Has the Headhunters going in. King still has Spiky Ball. Spiky Ball has to save him. Send the 2 Super Barbs to the Ricochet Cannon. Use the Spiky Ball. Boom, boom, boom. Ricochet Cannon goes down. Yada happy, man. Yada gonna get it done. And Na'Vi are back in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Na'Vi are not out of it yet, okay? Woo! Demo. Doing the 3rd attack for Only Bads. Bringing in Dragons this time. Let's see if he can keep the triple train rolling for his team. We just saw his team hit 2 triples in a row. If they get a 3rd one, that would be nutty. Lots of invis spells and even an Earthquake to help out this Royal Champion. Trying to force her to the Town Hall early. With the Earthquake spell to help out. Pop the Haste Vial as well. Town Hall not going to get any shots off against the Spirit Fox. That's good news. Spirit Fox goes invisible. Then we drop the next invis. Take out the Inferno Tower and start making our way to the core of the base here. We can get the Rage Tower. We can get the Inferno Tower. We can get the Crusher Mortar. We all know how devastating that Crusher Mortar is against dragons. One more invis spell. Uses it early. Should be able to pick up at least the Inferno Tower here. Maybe a sweeper. It would be really nice if he got a sweeper. And he's going to get both. Beautiful value. If the Spirit Fox goes invisible... Ah, she didn't. If the Spirit Fox went invisible at a nice time there, he could have got the Monolith too. Many Rocket Balloons from the left. Pick up the Multi-Archer Tower. Now, he does have a Lava Hound and an Ice Block spell. He's going to do the nice little Ice Block trick with the Lava Hound to help distract the first air defense for quite some time. That way you can delay the Warden ability just a little bit longer. So look at that Lava Hound up at the top side. Ice blocks it immediately, so it's just soaking up all that damage. The dragons can get through the first couple layers without needing a Warden ability or anything else. Did I say Ice Hound? It's a normal Lava Hound. My bad. With the Ice block, I just want to say Ice so much. Ice, ice, ice. But you get the picture. Now he pops the Warden ability after that Lava Hound's fully dead. Dragons moving their way through the middle of the base. Only 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. We'll see if that ends up becoming an issue. You can see the Minion Prince, how he's starting to get semi-raged up. That's because he's got that Dark Crown equipment. Very fun equipment to use. Every time someone around him dies, he starts to be able to do a little bit more and more damage. It's a pretty cool equipment. Uses the Dark Orb specifically to hit the Monolith. Gets several other defenses as well. Minion Prince going to take out the Monolith. That's looking good, but the dragons are thinning out. There's not that much base left, though. The multi-geared tower is probably the biggest threat. And are there traps? And there's furnaces. Furnaces out of the siege barracks. The fire spirits eliminate the multi-gear tower. Only Bads are going to hit a 3rd triple in a row. Demo's excited. Oh my gosh, dude. These guys showed up to play. Wow. 3 triples after 3 attacks for this team. The man, the myth, the legend. Klaus Toast is in and all the pressure on now. The Only Bads are 3 for 3. Na'Vi can't afford any other slip-ups, really. Hello, Fireball from Mr. Klaus. Down goes the Clan Castle building immediately. Look at this base. With the solo Town Hall with a double ring in the middle. So toxic. Klaus has to triple. I mean, let's be honest. If Klaus fails here, it's technically not over, but it feels like it's over. Queen on the right side has a Unicorn. That's fun. We don't see the Unicorn as much anymore these days. Troop Launcher being deployed. Going to launch some barrels in the middle of the base. We are going to overgrowth the Town Hall. Oh, he's going full risk mode, man. He's not even having a plan to deal with the Town Hall early. He said, let me skip it. Let me skip it and play Ring Around the Rosie around the edge of the base. Troop Launcher sent a bunch of normal wall breakers in with the barrels, and they actually opened up a path to the Town Hall. That's kind of fun. He could probably end up sending Super Barbs to go take it out if he wanted to. I like that. Or he could do this. Still feel like everybody might skip the Town Hall unless he gets rid of that mortar. No, a bunch of people are going back around for the Town Hall. A lot of Giants are going to go try to take it out now. They're taking too much damage, though. He might have to send Super Barbs after all. Some of the healers are trying to help those Giants. Nah, Rocket Spear from the Royal Champion gets it. Royal Champion goes and targets the Town Hall. She's OP. She takes it out. Skeleton Spell on the left. Distract the Crusher Mortar. The Monolith. The Barbarian King. A whole Tesla farm. Ricochet Cannons. This is about to get real spicy. Why do we have a recall spell that we didn't even use? Did he just recall the Royal Champion? Yo! It's fizzling out, though. Drops the Royal Champion on the left. We got an Invis spell, and that's it. We got a King, but he already used his ability. Royal Champion still has Spirit Fox alive to go invisible. King gonna take out the Monolith. Hold on. Hold on. It's looking good. That delayed recall spell was kind of nutty. I think it saved the Royal Champion. Allows her to take out the whole Tesla farm for him. A whole minute to go, and this base is wrecked. Yo! Klaus gets it done when his team needs him the most. And Na'Vi are still in this, guys. All it takes is one defense here, and we could end up being tied. Super Miner or Super Valkyrie. Maybe even Super Wizard. Super Wizard doesn't get used anymore. Dima has the 4th attack for his team. More dragons. I can't believe how much they're tripling, man. Only Bads are hungry for this victory. He's got to be feeling good. His teammates just hit 3 triples in a row. Let's see if the pressure's going to get to him or what he's going to be able to do here. Getting the Royal Champion to go straight into the middle of the base. That's perfect pathing with the use of the extra Invis spell. Use the Earthquake spell. Force her to the Fire Spitter. Pop the Haste Vial, and she's still getting more value. Oh, this is crazy good already. This is crazy good already. Spirit Fox is invisible. She gets the Inferno Tower. She goes to the Town Hall. He still has 2 more Invis. No way. He's going to get the Town Hall and the Air Sweepers as well. Oh my gosh, dude. The value's insane. Both Air Sweepers on a Dragon attack. And the Town Hall's gone. And the CC's dead. Well, let's see. You never know when these dragons will just fizzle out. But that value was good. That value is... He's actually wearing a Na'Vi shirt. Yo, for those who don't remember, Dima used to actually be an official member of Na'Vi. He was their base builder and like their 6th man. And he's wearing his old Na'Vi jersey as he plays against Na'Vi in a very important match. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, dude. Actually hilarious. Pops the Warden ability for these dragons. Crusher Mortar on the right side of the base, doing a lot of damage to the enemy Barbarian King, or the friendly Barbarian King. Dragons trying to get through this Monolith Chamber. Minion Prince ability, just gonna be using it early, not afraid to use it early. A lot of people have been trying to save that Dark Orb for late in the attack. Dima says, nah fam, just use it now. Able to take that out. Got to fight the enemy Royal Champion. Lost a few dragons, but still has plenty alive. Warden doing damage. Got the Sneezy in for backup. King uses Spiky Ball. He's getting hit by a lot of defenses up top. Snakes hopping over the wall. Super minions from the Siege Barracks doing damage. This is looking good. Maybe. Maybe not. The King goes down. He's got the Minion Prince and the Warden. They take out the Multi-Archer Tower. The only real major threat is the Multi-Gear Tower. His teammates are happy, but Dima looks stressed. His teammates are real happy. I think it's a 3-star, dude. This is insane. Only Bads actually hit 4 triples in a row. And now Dima's finally excited. He wasn't sure. He had to wait. He had to wait. His teammates are all smiles, man. As Only Bads are doing a crazy work against Na'Vi's bases right now. Stars has the 4th attack for Na'Vi. Na'Vi must triple their last 2 attacks. And even if they do that, they're still needing Ninja, the final attacker of Only Bads, to get less than 86%. Let's see. Let's see. Stars. It starts with him, though. He has to get the triple here with the dragons. Royal Champion on the left side of the base. Invisibility spell is in. Battle Blimp with the Yetis doing its thing. Not using a rage spell with them. Probably just needs a scatter shot. And the air defense, and that already sets enough of a funnel for the Royal Champion. Double bowler bounce does not grab the air defense over on the top left. Tried to use 2 bowlers to grab the air defense to bounce it, and it did not work. Uh-oh. Now the Royal Champion has to spend so much time on these buildings on the left, or maybe she might just skip them. Town Hall kills the Spirit Fox early. He's got a lot of Invis spells. But I don't know if he's going to be able to get the Royal Champion to perfectly go for the Town Hall. He does! Has to use extra Invis, but he's going to get the Town Hall here. Royal Champion picks up that Town Hall. Going to take out the Monolith. The E-Boost Aura takes out the Poison Tower. Sure. Champion gets the builder hut. Of course. And then we let her die. We're sending the dragons from the bottom side of the base. Come on, don't waste time. Gotta go, go, go. He's got an E-drag down there. He's gonna try to send all the dragons straight into the Inferno Tower. Yep. The sweeper is gonna be able to hit him, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. He decides to go from this angle. That way he can use the Warden ability to get through the Rage Tower section. It's probably the wisest thing to do. Pops Warden ability. But remember, the way Eternal Tome works now is if the dragons leave the Warden aura, even after popping the ability, they're no longer in that Eternal Tome. It's crazy work. These dragons are taking way too much damage, man. He just lost most of them in the core. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Warden's dying. Minion Prince is low on HP and already used his ability. It's over, dude. It's over. Those dragons got vaporized. Wow. He's got a giant. He's got king ability. Minion Prince on 1 HP. He can't get it. What is Minion Prince? Minion Prince has Phoenix ability. He's going to get the sweeper. Is he going to get the air defense too? He really needed to get the scatter shot. Minion Prince not going to pick up the scatter shot though. Not even going to get the air defense. Spiky Ball can only do so much. If the scatter shot was down, Spiky Ball might have had a chance to get the rest. Hold on. Scatter shot's almost half HP. It doesn't take out the scatter shot though. The spiky ball didn't get it. If the scatter shot went down, dude, this would have been a triple. Hold on. I believe in the snakes. I believe in the snakes. Come on. Come on, snakes. I think the gold storage is low. Hold on. The little frost mites. Little frost mites. Oh, no, dude. He doesn't get it. Frost mites. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. That is heartbreaking for Na'Vi, man. Oh, Only Bads look happy. Ninja has the final attack for Only Bads. A 2-star here secures the win. If he gets the Town Hall, he gets the 50%. Na'Vi are eliminated. And Na'Vi are just going to have to worry about next month. Royal Champion doing her thing. She's taking a lot of damage early. There goes the recall. Spirit Fox actually still alive, although it looked like she had 0 health left. Golem, Queen, Frosty, left side of the base. Poison spell in the enemy furnace. Sure. Down goes the Rocket Balloon. King deployed with the Queen here. Valkyrie in as well. The Queen took so much damage there. King with the wall break. Going to get access to this enemy Royal Champion to the furnace. Gonna go ahead and use a skeleton spell to help him out. Ice Golem in as well, why not? Queen on 1 HP. Trying so hard not to pop her ability, but has to anyway. Log Launcher finally in, going toward the Town Hall. Root Riders from the bottom side of the base. He just needs that Town Hall. Actually, what's the percent if he doesn't get the Town Hall? Nice Earthquake spell in the core. Queen picks up the Expo. Let's see, it was 15 plus 1. 16 buildings. Looks like it's 16 buildings now. Which is 84 for the tie, 85% 1-star, or if these Yeti Mites pick up the Town Hall, which it looks like they do, it is over. Town Hall goes down, 50% secured. Only Bads moving on to the final 4. Na'Vi are eliminated. They will be gaining a nice amount of points on the ladder board. And I guess the upside for Na'Vi is the only 2 teams right now that don't have a golden ticket that are going to have more points on the leaderboard, the ladder leaderboard, than them are Tribe and Only Bads. And Tribe and Only Bads, one of them is about to win a golden ticket. So after this, only 1 team will be above Na'Vi on the points leaderboard that doesn't already have a golden ticket, if that makes sense. That's the upside for Na'Vi. The upside for Only Bads is they've got a real shot at going all the way for the golden ticket. Ninja ends up falling way short here. Everything died early. Geez, 65%. But it doesn't matter, man. The rest of his team carried hard. They finished with 14 stars against Na'Vi, the fan favorites. And Only Bads will be moving on to face off against Dizzy Stamina in the next round in the lower bracket. We're going to have Tribe versus Elevate in the upper bracket finals coming up next. We still got one more attack to watch from Na'Vi, though. Kazuma, the final attack of the match. It's already over. 14-10 is the current score. Best Na'Vi can get is 13 here. Let's see if what Kazuma can do, though, before we call it a match. Rocket Balloons going for some of these surprise Teslas that popped up. Royal Champion makes her way in toward the Expo, toward the Crusher Mortar. And then, hello, Overgrowth. Okay, that's kind of cool. And she walks directly into that core area. I like that. This looks really similar to the setup that I believe Dima did, getting his Royal Champion in for a core that looked almost the exact same as this. Gonna be able to get the Rage Tower, gonna get the Ricochet Cannon, gonna get the Inferno Tower, and potentially the Town Hall. Which way does she walk? Yep, she goes toward the Town Hall, so he guessed wrong with that last invis there. Covering up the Ice Golems with the invis. Spirit Fox goes invisible. Drop the next invis. Town Hall will go down. And then now you gotta spam these dragons. That invis was late. What is going on? Queen on the bottom side of the base. Dragons on the left. Here we go. Here we go. Dragons with the Rage Gem from the Grand Warden Sneezy to help out. Minion Prince has the Phoenix. Sure. Got a Battle Blimp currently activated. I think he's going to switch that to something else. Minion Prince ability, Warden ability, both being used together at the same time. Queen, I think, is getting wrecked by the Crusher Mortar. She has to pop ability. Battle Blimp just comes directly in from 12 o'clock just to snipe an air defense. The Yetis can actually damage the enemy Royal Champion quite a bit as well, so maybe it's decent value. They don't really damage her that much, though. I don't know. Flame Flinger could have gotten the same value and even more. This still might work, though. It's pretty much the exact same thing Dima did. The base setup is really similar. Minion Prince takes a Seeking Airmine to the face. He's actually going to go down slightly early here. Queen has the Giant Giant. If that Giant Giant can distract the multi-gear tower, Queen can keep getting value. Giant Giant raged up, can slap the multi-gear tower a little bit. Only gets one shot off. Multi-gear tower could actually save the base here. Phoenix goes down. The Booger's trying to target it. The Boogers are slightly raged up. Do some damage, Boogers. Queen gets in there, gets a couple shots off. Down goes the multi-gear tower. It's a triple for Kazuma. Man. You know what the crazy thing is? If Stars had tripled and it wasn't a 98%, Na'Vi would have won. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. Na'Vi finished with the better percent, but they're down by a star. Only Bads move on to the next round, and Na'Vi will have to come back next month. You can take a look at the percent right here. Na'Vi had the better percent, man. The 98% from Stars, so close, but yet so far with that dragon attack.